Gina is very smart. She's really good at what she does, and she's a little impatient, and people aren't as good as she is. But she's a kind teacher, ultimately.
Okay. How do we see that develop over episodes? Do we get to know a little bit more about her? What makes her tick? That sort of thing?
So, yeah. I mean, that's, slowly but surely we'll find out the secrets that Gina, I think, keeps very close to her. As, these people do. I think about these people in my life that you have to, that have tried to teach you and have tried to teach you very strong lessons, that you have to kind of learn along the way when you're young. And I think, after a while you get to know these people and you kind of get to know that there's a lot underneath what you see.
From where you're at in filming right now, who do you think she thinks has most potential out of all the younger doctors?
At this point, they all have a lot of potential. At this point, they're all fresh out of med school and unafraid, and they're excited and they're idealistic. And it's really interesting because I didn't really know much about doctors before this, except for that I had to see them if something was wrong. And I didn't go see them a lot because nothing was ever wrong, thank God. Oof, that's probably awful for the microphone. And that's not even one. But I've come to find out that I really did think they were just good at everything. I was reading this book. You wouldn't believe how many sponges get left inside a person's abdomen during surgery. It's awful. Don't read these books. But I think, when it's a different doctor that's fresh out of med school than the one that's, been practicing real medicine for 10, even 15 or 20 years, So I think that these interns will all change. Who knows what they'll end up specializing in. They're all here because they think they want to be heart surgeons, but they'll figure it out. I think they all do.
Sorry.
What's Gina's tolerance level for sort of the high school shenanigans that have carried over into her new batch of recruits? Or does she think the competitiveness is good for?
Oh, I think she thinks the competitiveness is great. I think her tolerance level is about that. Maybe that.
Can you talk about how the interns and younger characters look up to Gina?
Well, they look up to her very much, as they should, because she's really good at what she does. And she, there's no room for mistakes, and she's the best. And I think that they're thrilled to work under that, because, who wouldn't want to work under the best of the best, That's a great example for them to follow, especially the women, the female characters, I think. It would be very easy for this character to be, a man, or an older man. I think often these characters are, and to see it played by a woman it's really exciting, and it's true. We do it too. So I think that that's also interesting, and there's that dynamic too. A woman in this position and how she handles herself may certainly have to be different than if a man was in this position, how he would handle himself and the men under him or the women under him, what have you.
How's her bedside manner with the patients?
I don't think it's her top priority.
How much does she get involved in the personal shenanigans of the characters that she's mentoring versus the medical side?
I think I don't think that I think she likes to think of the situation that she's handling as very specific. The heart is the heart, and not necessarily attached to the body around it. I think that's what she deals with, is the heart. So I don't think she likes to get too close. I think that's part of the practice as a heart surgeon or a doctor. How close can you really get to every single patient? That would be heartbreaking.